That can't be right. Huh. Why not? I mean, well, hello everybody. We're gonna tear our rear axle assembly down, or at least the brakes and hubs, and see what lurks underneath here. Full disclosure, I have already took a sneak peek on the driver's side, and I already know what lies in store. So we also have rain coming in about 3 or 4 hours. It's only 36 degrees, so it's gonna get downright miserable. So we'll see how far we get. Oh goodness, we'll see how far we get. At the very least, get the hubs inside as well. Maybe the brake pads too. I don't know. We'll see if we can tear that down. We'll run up against the clock here right now. I gotta bust these off first because my impact won't, as you can see. It's not gonna have any of this. So let me bust these loose right quick on both sides. Oh man. Oh. And then we'll jack it up and take some wheels off here. I'll give myself a hernia first. Sorry for the half blown out picture, but it's all I can work with, which isn't much. Oh, alright. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Pumpage. There we go. Okay. Going down. Oh yes. You gonna handle that? Right. Okie dokie. Commencing with the lifting of the ups. Oh, fine, whatever. Okay. Here we go. Oh, one more notch. One more. Really? I'm getting a little nervous now. There we go. Make sure centered on our blocks. I guess. Something like that. Right. Going down. Gently. Excellent. My hat fell off. Alright. Let's leave this sit here for another 3 weeks while I figure out all the parts I need to order for this rear axle. Or at least the hubs and the brakes. Alright, let's take some wheels off. Okay, you guys need to go over there, because I can't get out. I want to break free. Oh, no, that's copyrighted. Can't do that either. Golly gee whiz. Oh, I'm just going to roll out. At least I got some clearance now underneath it. All right. Oh, I lose my balance there. All right, heave ho. Maybe. Come on. I can't remember. Do you tilt it out? There he goes. Should be jacking out by the chassis, but okay. These are old. That one's a newer style. Other side. Now, if you got the original lug studs on here, they're probably going to be right hand to loosen, right-handed threads. as this one is. Okay. Tire number 2. Again, old styles on this pile. Right. Go ahead and take our axle out now. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll go get a ratchet. Whatever. Oh yeah, dum-dum. Maybe we can... Forgot to set the brake, apparently, but I think we can He-Man it off here. Have you guys watched those Skeletor jokes yet? From that 80s cartoon? No? Oh, you're missing out. Like I said before, he's got some good one-liners. Or two-liners. May take 2 or 3 to do his jokes. What am I babbling on about? I don't know. Okay. Oil pan has been established. Oops. A little bit of oil. Like I said, I've taken this one off before. I know what awaits us. We got a little bit of grease coming out. Or oil. Whatever. Alright, next thing to do is remove our safety pin so we can get the axle nut off. But as you can see, this one's actually listing to one side. They're really not supposed to do that. So, let's back our axle nut off just a skosh. Uh-oh. That's 3/4 inch adapter. I need my adapter. Oh, googly woogly. I think that's inside the shop. Alright, 3/4 inch adapter applied. Now let's back this thing off here a little bit. See if that helps. Nope. Well then. There it goes. Okay. So here's the piece cleaned up. This is going to be our very first problem. Our evidence that we got shenanigans going on. This little piece is torn off. It should have a much higher collar like this when it bites into the nylon axle nut, which we'll take off in a minute. So already we've got safety devices that are just about done. That is not good. Of course. Nothing but problems. Oh yes. All the problems belong to us. I'm gonna take the axle nut off now. This particular Dana 70 is a 2 9/16 size flavor. Okay, let's go ahead and take this bad boy off right quick. Spinny, spinny, spinny. All right, there we have it. Now I know that this is going to be obvious to some people, but there are some people who literally watch my channel and don't know what I'm doing, so I like to explain things a little bit. So this is basically, oh, what do you call it? Jam, or I don't know what the heck you would call this. Safety jam nut? Collar? I don't know. I don't know the proper term. This is the axle nut, as you can see right here. That's nylon. And this little humdinger gets forced into here. At the same time, that groove goes into here. Prevents this thing from moving while jammed up against the nylon and keeps your axle nut from walking out. And you can tell by the way it was twisted when I took it off. There's a shoulder there, there's no shoulder there, so this thing was about ready to let that axle nut go loose. Anywho, of course, we'll be replacing the axle nut as well, since this is nylon. It should be one-time use only. Okay, what else? I think I can pull the drum off now if the brake shoes aren't too tight. Now that said something, Murphy's gonna probably kick my behind. This will be our outer bearing, wheel bearing. Right. Goes in the bin. In theory, the rest of it should come off. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, hey! All right. Okay, let's do some inspection work. The drum braking surface itself is not terrible. There's just a very small amount of grooving, but it's not bad. We've got some spot rust here going on. Remember, this thing was parked in the field for 10 years. I'm assuming that maybe some oil or water leaked into here. That actually should buff out once we get it going, so I will probably reuse this drum again depending on what the other side looks like. Just for fun, we'll pull the seal off right quick. Alright, this will be our inner wheel bearing. Again, I'm in there deep enough. It's got such high mileage, I'll probably end up replacing them, but I don't see any major bluing or pitting right away. That race is solid enough in there. Again, I can't really... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knew it was on the other side, but take a look at this side. We got spun races here. Yeah, you're not supposed to spin your outer races like that. So, that hub is trashed. I knew that this was going to be a problem because, like I said, I've already taken it apart. This hub is completely trashed because guess what? The other outer bearing race is also spun in the hub. They haven't casted these hubs, you know, since the 80s or 90s. So, yeah, no, you got to get used ones. That's why I have to upgrade it to the newer style. But, yeah, hub's completely trashed. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the other side and see how well that's gummed up as well. Lovely. Wheel cylinder seems to be a little dry. I don't see much moisture in there, but these things are $6 a piece. It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and remove and replace those. We have pad left, but absolute minimum right now. The bigger concern on the pads is, yeah, we got cracks everywhere. So we're going to do a full-on brake job too. Love that for us. I mean, it is content, but this truck hasn't been... I bought this thing 2 years ago, and it's still not street worthy yet. Oh, I'm going to laugh about this years later, I'm sure. Looks like the spindle has got some slight scarring. It's nice and smooth at the touch, thank goodness. So, worst case scenario, it'll last a little bit longer for us until the differential and pinion decides to explode. To make sure I don't drop my spider gears in my differential, we're just going to put our axle shaft back in to the pumpkin. Because I really don't like fishing those spider gears out if I bump this too much. Alright. Probably pack this with some towels so the moisture doesn't get in here. Lube up that spindle again just to make sure it doesn't rust out, because you know this is going to be apart for another 2 weeks. Whew. Yeah, if I ever smelled gear oil, you know that smell I'm getting right now. Very heavy smell. Because it's heavy duty. Alright. Catch pan installed. Now. Oh yeah. A little bit of grease in there. There's a little bit of Earl in there. Alright. This lock pin. This lock pin looks a little bit more on the up and down sides. This one might be a little bit more intact. Oof. Yeah, okay, well. Guess we'll need to loosen it up just a skosh. Whatever in the heck a skosh is. Okay. There we go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There it goes. Oh my goodness. That thing's just as smashed in as the other one was, if not worse. Yikes. That is not good. Oh, this poor truck. Maybe we should have just left it to rot. But then I couldn't provide you with my awful content. Yeah, that's not right. Right. All right. Axle nut coming off. Axle nut has been disengaged. You're just going in the scrap pile, so I guess you would be afraid, wouldn't you? Oh, great. He's talking to bearings now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. No! Get. We'll just grab a pick or something. There we go. I don't know. Alright. So the axle oil, actually, I haven't thought about it. It's actually leaking on the brake pads, which is actually a good thing. So I'm just gonna let it rotate around, grease up the brake pads since we're replacing them, and we'll cheat, see if we can pull it off that way. Because I really don't want to back off that star wheel. Something's happening. Noises. Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna come off now. It's gonna come off now. Hoorah! The art of persuasion. Oil pans out of the way. Here we go. Heave ho. Okay. Oh, brake pad linings are coming off. Oh dear. Oh, and a snap cable as well. Oh, well that's cool. So taking a look at our brake lining and what's left of it, that can't be right. Huh. Why not? I mean, I'm so deep into this pickup now, it's ridiculous. Nice. Well, I guess that solidifies we're getting new brake shoes. It looks a little kind of hard to tell if it's wet or not. It's been parked for so long. So we're going to have a whole brake job, of course, as we've already known. How's this spindle? Not the same as the last one. Feels fairly smooth. Alright, well, let's take a look at the hub and drum now. Taking a look at the brake drum itself, we're starting to get some cracking. It's fairly smooth. And cracking, actually, believe it or not, on semi-trucks, when you get into the heavy stuff, it's not abnormal per se. But since we got cracking here and we're a lighter duty pickup, looks like we might be getting drums as well. Let's take a look if we got any spun bearings on the hub. I'm actually really curious if we do or not. Alright, let's see what we got. More shenanigans, no doubt. And where's the actual seal itself? There. There's on our little bugger. What's going on? Gonna use the other side? Wow. Okay, well then. And we don't care about the hub per se, because we gotta replace with the newer style anyways, because the other side's spun. Keep everything uniform, but kind of nice to know what the damage is on this one, just for fun. But if I can't get the seal out, there we go. What's left of it? Oh, that's just the outside. Oh, that's wonderful. Wow. Self-destruction. Uh-oh, I'm starting to feel some moisture on my back. I need to get going here. Okay. Well, we may never know. I can't get that dang seal out. I'm just not having it. Wow, I'm really mutilating this thing. Come on. I'm trying to hook it in the back. It's not going all that well. There it goes. Oh, right. I don't see anything catastrophic on the inside bearing. Of Question of the hour. Is this race spun as well? Nope, it's locked in. We might save this hub for future projects. That is solid. That is not spun at all. Okay, all right. All right, how about the outboard race here? Is this thing spun out? No. Okay, I can't move that one. I should have put money on it that it's not about putting money on it that it was gonna be ruined as well, but hey, I can't move that race at all. Not spun. Okay, well there's one hub that we can save for a future project. Parts are getting so scarce it seems these days, even for used. Definitely want to save on that hub. All right. Wonderful. So, suffice it to say, nothing's going to get used off the old pickup in regards to the drum, except maybe the lug studs, if they look good enough. I bought a pair of newer hubs, newer style hubs. Came off a late 80s truck. I guess one of the good things about getting a hub that doesn't look too great, or it's definitely been used, maybe a higher mileage unit, at the very least, he'll still match probably the mileage on the differential pinions, so when they both let loose, we'll be able to just toss that whole axle out. Why I sound so gleeful? Well, I was able to actually chase down a 89 Dana 70 HD from a Ford, and I've actually secured that, and it's going to be a low mileage unit. So when my current service truck axle, rear axle blows up, which I'm sure it will someday, I don't know when, I actually do have a rear axle backup actually in storage. So we'll run with this newer high mileage style unit for now. That's clear as mud. So the rain just started now. I'm gonna go inside and get warm and contemplate life choices yet again. And start building a parts list and a few more videos for you guys. Thanks for sticking around. In hindsight, yeah, it would have been a lot cheaper to buy a service truck already running. I didn't have the money at the time, I still don't. So I guess we can piecemeal something together. I mean, we are rescuing the pickup. Will it pay for itself? Probably will, but it's gonna be an awful long time. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have to go build a parts list now and slip into madness. We'll see you guys later. Figures. Alright. Maybe we just like this. No, that won't work either. Golly gee whiz. Back over here again. Oh yes. You really should have set the brakes before and just broke them off first. Yeah. Axle not coming off now. Ooh. Wow, you guys are a little blurry. Come on back. Autofocus. You can do it. So I'm gonna busting these loose because my oops. It's the only extension I can find. Oh, really? Someone torqued these down the specs. Goodness. Yeah, that'll work. I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to shock load it. I'm trying to shock load it here. Come on now, work with me. Oh, nope. Extension just doesn't work. I need to find my... I got a 6-inch impact extension somewhere, but it's gone rogue. Oh, really? Okay. Ouch. That didn't work. Now I said something. Murphy's Law. This isn't going to go well. Oh! Now if you got the original wheels, no studs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they are all here. Which I don't even know how to count anymore. Wonderful.